Hello there, Iraq. I'm Ron Burgundy, here to bring you your news. Now, in terms of our weather, now let's take a look. Now, as you can see from the picture, there's a lot of bright yellow things. Now, to your surprise, these bright yellow things are suns. Now, on some of these suns, there are clouds. This means that it's going to be cloudy in that area. Now, here's where the fun comes in. You see this snowy part? That's a mountain. Big one. And what that's going to do is it's going to get hot, and it's going to melt it, and it's going to go all the way and trickle down the mountain into these lakes. Now, this makes room for farming and plants and things. Now, if you look, it's going to be hot, and it's going to be cold over here.
Papers on the screen.
Thank you, producer. Alright. Now for the geographical terrain. Thank you. Now we can see that there are broad plains. It's a pinkish grayish area here. Now marshes along the Iranian border, or that thing, are going to be very humid and hot. But up here, in the mountainy areas, it's going to be more thin-aired and dry during the Turkish-Iranian border. Now, the best part and the most interesting...
Turkish? Continue.
Okay, so... Now, you see these two black lines here? These are rivers. These rivers used to border the Mesopotamia. What?
Problem.
Problem.
Makeup. Okay.
I'm gonna put it on upside down.
Oh, okay.
It's me, Mario.
Ron, we're live.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Okay. Yeah.
You wanna? Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
Switch the map.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Now, as natural resources, petroleum, natural gas, phosphate, and sulfur make up this. And this, my friends, is Iraq. Now, we should probably go on to, politics and economy. I don't know what that is. It looks like Judge Judy, Iraq style. Alright, let's do it anyway. Now, my coffee is terrible. 2 US A-18 jet fighters bombed Sunni Islamic extremists in Iraq. President Barack Obama has authorized targeted airstrikes if needed to protect US personnel from ISIS militants. In August 14, 2014, in televised address, Prime Minister al-Maliki withdraws his candidacy for a third term and endorses Haider al-Abadi and his replacement. In terms of economic problems, oil refineries are being blown up by U.S. LED ally AIR strikes. This can cause terrible economic problem. Now, let's take a population check. Today's population for Iraq, approximately, is 34,007,676 bazillion people.
Mm-hmm.
Or, for you Europeans out there, it's 34,776,000 people. History. Did you stop the recording?
No, we're live, Ron.
Oh, That explains a lot.
Yeah.
Formerly part of the Ottoman Empire, British-owned Iraq as well as World War I Iraq gained its independence as of 1932. A republic-like guy formed a republic that was formed as of 1958.
Ron,
However, no, I need to finish.
your mustaches. Okay. Oh,
We're
my
continuing.
goodness. Okay.
That went awry when Saddam Hussein took over and the Iraq War started. True democracy ended. I think the printer got cut off here. But didn't this continue for a little while? Like, it gained its independence back and good ending?
Just go with it. Not sure if there's a good ending at this time.
Every story's got a good ending.
Hopefully.
Current events. Health concerns for Iraq are bacterial diarrhea, hepatitis A, and typhoid fever. In other words, cooties. Lots of them. Travel information. Newscaster. As a special part of our current segment, I am going to list the most important things to bring on a vacation to Iraq. Clothing. Well, I think you got yourself covered. Phone and computer. For them selfies. Your satchel, or a man purse. Toiletries. To bring your toilet in. Headphones. To listen to them sick beats. Mobile hotspot. For, Google. Suit and tie. Like this one. Your passport for getting onto the aircraft. And most of all, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta make sure to bring your swagger. Because them haters are gonna hate. We have found that most effective way of traveling from America to Iraq and back is to travel to Pennsylvania, Philadelphia Airport, and plan a flight using Qatar Airways Flight 728 on September 26th at 10:25 a.m. and connect through Doha on Flight 444, landing in Baghdad to the Doha Airport, or DOH, in Baghdad, Iraq at 10:10 a.m. Now, for your way back. First, we're going to go to Doha Airport, or the DOH, and fly back to Philadelphia Airport, PHL, starting on Flight 445, connecting once again to Doha on Flight 727. Landing in Philadelphia at 7:55 a.m., the total price for this round trip is going to be $1292.60. Or for you Europeans out there, it's going to be $1,292.60. Now let's ask our guest star Bill Nye the Science Guy about our country's greatest cities. Thanks, Ron. Okay, let's get started. Baghdad has a population of approximately 7,216,040, making it easily the largest city in Iraq. It is also the capital of Iraq. The city was founded in the 8th century. It is a great cultural center for the Islamic world. I recommend the Baghdad International Airport Hotel, which costs $358 per night, but saves you money because you don't need a taxi. It's right at the airport. Some great things money can buy you because you don't need a taxi. But some things that you should also do is go to the Iraq Museum, the Baghdad Museum, the Al-Hashid Monument, the Hanifa Mosque, and the Al-Masir Mall. Mosul is the northern Iraq and is the capital of the Nive province. The original city stands on the west bank of the Tigris River. It's 400 kilometers from Baghdad. Mosul, Iraq's second largest city next to Baghdad. Some great things to see in Mosul are the Nirgal Gate, Nabi Yunus Mosque, a mixed market called Zuhur Street, another market called Jame, and cool castle called Al-Hadar. There is a great 5-star hotel in Mosul called the Erbil Rotana. It has a pool and a great food and the best service. This hotel costs 297 per night. Al-Qud is a city in eastern Iraq on the eastern bank of the Tigris River. It is the capital of a province long known as Al-Qud, but was recently named Wasit. The things to see in Al-Qud is the suburban area, abandoned airbase, and a large dam called Crefeld Project. Now, as a scientist, I am made to intrigue in make things better. Dam is spelled wrong. Just saying. If you can get to the Tigris River, it's a pretty sight. Unfortunately, there's not a hotel in Al-Qud, so I recommend you bring inflatable tents. That would cost roughly $123 for your entire stay in Al-Qud. To get around Ron, I recommend you use an armored car or tank in Baghdad. It's a free service and currently being offered to foreigners. Sorry for that little interruption. Some power outage. Once you get to Mosul, you can use taxis to get around from the hotel to all the attractions I recommended, which will cost about $150. Net cost. I will contact the UN and get a hired armored car service from Mosul to Al-Qud. The cost is $300. Before I go on, I would like to talk to you about matter. And
Oh, oh, oh,
hello there.
oh, oh. It's not on.
Yeah, okay. Okay, we're back. We'll manage without Bill. Now I think we should probably talk about the rising food delicacies. First we have lamb kebab for $10. The next thing we have is the falafel for $3. Mazgul, or grilled fish, for $5. Next there's dalmal, or stuffed vegetables, for $7. And finally, meza, or a salad, for $5. I'm sorry to say, but we've reached near the end of our large broadcast. I think we should manage our sponsorships now. This timeline was brought to you by CNN.com, which is a direct competitor and better than us at getting information. Also better than us is TripAdvisor, WikiTravel, CIA, World Factbook US, BookingBuddy.com, Travel1.com, VirtualTourist.com, and WikiVoyage.org. Now, and that's the news.
Where's your stash?
Oh, don't look at me. I'm reversing time to save Lois Lane.
And that's the news.